Hello guys, welcome to another YouTube video. It's been a little while, but it's good to be here. In today's video, we'll be talking about hair cream, making a super effective hair cream. I'll be showing you ways to make a super effective hair cream. If you can follow this method and buy all the ingredients I have shown you, you end up making a very good hair cream. If you have issues with hair breakages and you have like a bald scalp, or your hair is really thinning out, okay, you have issues with dandruff, this hair cream will really help you. If I bring my camera very close, you see some tiny hairs coming up. Yeah, I know my hair is dyed, but yeah, you see some tiny hairs coming up. I literally didn't have like no hair in front. My hair just broke up because of the hairstyle I made. It just took off everything. So after I made this hair cream, I just decided to test it out for 2 weeks before I released the video, and voila, the video is finally out. Patiently go through the video. I don't want it to be so long. Do everything you have to do. Buy all the ingredients, prepare it, and you can even sell it. Yes, you can make it. So this video is just very self-explanatory and straight to the point. See you on the other side. To make our hair cream, and yes, this is something really natural and nice. So it looks as if we want to cook. Yes, we're about to cook hair growth hair cream that will help you if you're having breakages and baldness and thinning. You know, if your hair is thinning, this hair cream is going to help you. So I have here carrots, onions, and I use the red onions. I have cloves. And this is basil leaf, and I have my ginger. So this is part of the fresh items I'm going to use, and I'll walk with you and show you what is to be done next. This is my basil leaf. You have my ginger. I grated my ginger. You have my carrots and onions, and I'm going to pour it into the pot. I told you we are cooking something real good. So I'm going to pour it into the pot, and then I will add my olive oil. This is original olive oil. This is what I'm using. This is 1 liter. Because of the quantity of the hair cream I'm making, I'm going to add 1 liter of olive oil. So I'm adding the olive oil because I want to extract the ingredients from this into the oil. I'm not going to add all this. We're not going to add all this in our cream. I'm just going to extract it and put it. If you like, you can do it separately, but it's just going to take time. Oh, it's looking so nice, like salad. So I have turned on my scale, and then I'm going to measure out my oil. So I said 1 liter, so you can add according to the quantity. You know, just try and make sure your oil soaks up. Okay, so this is it. So my oil has kind of soaked up the vegetables inside, so I'm going to cook it now. So I have placed my pot, remember, on fire, and I've turned on the heat. So I'm going to cook it to a point that everything will kind of get dried and crispy, and then I'll filter the oil. That's the oil that we are going to use for the next process of the hair cream. Guys, this smells really good. Like, oh my goodness. Sorry about that one. I'm actually working late. It smells so good. This is so good. Like, you can really just eat this, but your hair needs something good too. Your hair needs something good too. So whatever is good for your body is good for your hair. So we just keep cooking and cooking. Just let it steam for a while. I have reduced the heat. Oh, it smells so nice. Reduce the heat, so let it cook. After a while, I'm going to leave it overnight, and then I'll extract the oil. This is about 20 minutes later. You can see that the things are beginning to dry up somehow. The moisture content is reducing to a greater extent. So I'm going to turn off my heat and then leave it overnight, just for more of the ingredient to go into the oil, and then by tomorrow I'll filter. So this is the next day after I have allowed our oil to stay overnight, so that the ingredient from all those vegetables we put inside can macerate, into the oil. So I'm going to filter it and then we'll use for our production. So you filter the oil. This is the oil. And then you keep it aside from the main product. Blended my cloves. Yeah, this is the blended clove. I blended it, and then I just took a portion of it and took out the oil. Remember, we had sieved this oil from the vegetables earlier on, the carrot and the ginger. Yeah, so I just poured a little oil into the rough part. So I sieved the clove, divided into the, I just sieve the clove. These are the fine ones which I want to use in the cream, and then the rough ones I've put the oil into it. I'm going to extract another set of oil kind of from this clove. So on a low heat, when the oil begins to simmer, I add 1 teaspoon of neem powder to it. I'll stir it and allow it to just steam out just for a little while, and then I'll bring down the oil. I'll bring down the pot and I'll filter out the oil. So we're working with the oil now. So we're all set to go. So in here I have blended my hemp leaves, hemp leaf and seed, Indian hemp, the leaf and seed. I have blended it and I sieved it too. So I added to the already sieved clove in the bowl. So we're about to start. So this is the beginning of the process. I stir my oil, the oil that I filtered from those items. I stir it, and then I'm going to turn it into the pot. I'll drop, sorry about that, I'm going to drop all the measurement in the description box. So it's at 0 now, and I'll pour the oil. So I have added a petroleum jelly. I placed the oil on fire to warm up a bit. I added the petroleum jelly. Okay, so the petroleum jelly has melted. I'm going to add paraffin wax to it. So I have added the paraffin wax. See the paraffin wax here? I've added it. After the petroleum jelly, I added the paraffin wax. I'll allow it to melt, and then I'll go in with my shea butter, my beeswax. So we have brought down our oil. Allow the oil to solidify just a little bit. You whip it up and then you pour it into the container. So it's going to give you something like this. I want my camera to focus. You can see the cloves and the hemp and just those herbs inside. The more it stays on the cream, the more it infuses the potency into the cream, and it also helps with the hair growth. So you can just do as much as you want. So I'm going to tidy it up and then package it for sales.